Let me check your teeth.
I'm leaving that in. Hey legends, Geelong-Flipper here, aka Tori, your mate. We have driven, are driving. It's going to be a big day today, an exciting day. I might do these as a couple of videos though, just because I'm lazy. The sun is shining, as you can see, the birds are chirping. We are in Daylesford, so we've driven up from Geelong. Here's a map, I'll put that in now. And we're about to hit a Vinnie's and a Salvo's in Daylesford and see if there's treasure. If you're not from around here, I've got a mouthful of food as well. If you're not from around here, this is a heavily touristy area. Generally prices are inflated, but let's see if that's true of their op shops as well. Let's go forth and cast judgment. So there's the Vinnies and there's the Salvos. I'm not going to make any oh, there's a Uniting op shop too. I reckon they get out in the street and fight sometimes. Let's hit them hard. But not as hard as they hit each other, always making sure that we do check out these mugs. And yes, here we go. Well, they weren't lying. Yep, so basically we're checking out mugs that go for $4 in this Oppo, and you can get them with an Easter egg in them for $5 at your Woolies or Coles. Never mind, let's look along these empty shelves here. It was a bit of an old-fashioned looking op shop, though we do eventually find treasure. All the standard stuff there, including probably someone by the name of Heather. There's a drum kit. I didn't play it, though you guys would have been loving that. And as always, I will say, I wish I'd studied more about how to identify decent bits of clothing. I got no idea. And please let me know if you see anything that I should have picked up, because I didn't know, and I've probably still left it there. And judging by the amount of customers that went in at the time, it might still be there upon my return trip. Always the books. Roy Orbison in the background there. Hopefully my voice fools YouTube and I don't get that nice little strike. Let's have a look. I'm checking out books, and just in case you don't know, at the moment my second zombie book, The Dead of Egypt, is now out. How about that? Me plugging myself within my own video. Bloody shameless, Tory, I'll tell you that right now. The DVD section was a little bit lackluster. There were no video games in stock at the time. Video games, guys, if you're out on the thrift looking for them, they've become friggin' hard to get. I'll tell you that. We're not buying mattresses to flip them for a profit. And in particular, we're not buying Vinnie's mattresses to flip them for a profit. I'll sneak over to the toys section. Get out of my way, lady. I'm thrifting. Geelong-Flipper in the house. Let's have a quick look here. I always like to look at these little bundles of toys. Little bundles of joy. I recently bought a whole heap of toy packs from the Salvos for $7 for these massive second-hand toy lots, and I've sold a couple of Teletubby toys that were in the middle of them. Always good fun to see what you can get there, guys, so make sure you're looking for that. Oh my god, I might as well just sing this song and get the copyright strike. I'll tell you right now. All the day-to-day bits and pieces, checking out the ladies' shoes. Remember, leather sales, particularly going into the winter season. Just make sure you're choosing your brands right, checking for condition, and when you take photos, take very, very thorough photos so as you're not pissing off your customers. Ahoy, my lads, we're about to have treasure. Alright, so this is from DC Comics. This guy here, he's $5. He comps super well. So it's amazing sometimes the little bits of treasure that you will find when you least expect it. I saw him up on the toy shelf. We're going to pick him up. Here's the comps. Well, it's worthwhile sharing this with you. Make sure that you're always looking up and in, because, yeah, I found this guy here. He's a Squishmallow. I haven't seen him before, but he's $6, which is a bit expensive, but he'll sell up to $50. So, once again, going to grab him. Another win. There's another guy there. I'm going to check that out as well. That one's a bit dirty, and I don't want to clean it, so I'm going to leave that one. Okay, not too bad. 3 little wins. We found some earrings as well. I'm going to talk to you more about jewellery another stage. It's something we do a fair bit of, but it's my good lady who does that. And obviously, I'm the media whore, but she'll teach me and I'll teach you, all right? That hammerhead shark thing was super cool. The Squishmallow was cool, and it was a nice little shop. Good job, Vinnies. So we're in the Salvos now. It looks amazing. It's really well laid out too. laid out well or not, that music is horrendous. And sometimes I think it's set there to drive everyone insane, either to make them shop more. I don't know. The music is generally so bad in op shops, and some of them even have stupid playlists, so you never know exactly what you're going to hear other than that it's the stuff of nightmares. This shop, I wish I'd lifted up the camera a little bit more. Bad luck for you. This is amazing. It's so well laid out. I haven't looked at any of the pricing yet, but the shop itself is so welcoming. They would have gone to a lot of effort to make it look this cool. And that's the thing, 100% guys, the shop looked fantastic. It looked like something that you would expect to see in a tourist area such as Daylesford, but as a result, you know, you expect to pay a bit more when things are looking so amazing. It's a catch-22. Always checking the cups. Hashtag mug life, hashtag good sales item, hashtag always look for them. $2 for a Kmart cup, but still, so clean and well laid out. I don't want to be rude, but seriously, when I'm talking to my friends on YouTube, I don't need to have your conversation going on in the background, and as a result, I'm muting it right now so I don't have to listen to it. But check out that book section, a little bit higgledy-piggledy, not that I'm any sort of interior decorator. But yeah, wasn't a bad range. It was sort of fairly priced, but there was nothing there that took my eye. Very run-of-the-mill in terms of the content of books. But yeah, check out that layout. You could spend time in there. See, this isn't too bad. I mean, I don't know if it's, but $2, that's more than fair. I'm just like mind blown just how cool this place looks. I really think I'm going to have to charge voiceover fees for this particular video. I know it's my video, and at the end of the day it benefits me and it doesn't benefit you having to listen to me talk almost non-stop to avoid that 6 second of licensed music. But bad luck. Over at the shoes, nothing going on there. Thought they were docks for 2 seconds, got excited, then went, what the hell, put them back. If the sound goes weird, it's because I'm going to have to play it backwards to avoid a copyright strike. Or I can basically just talk every time there's music. But this looks really cool. All things said and done though, I really did like this shop. I think it was well laid out, very well sorted. I mean, it speaks for itself. It's funny, I know there's different budgets and like money goes towards different things, but the contrast, like to how, like even the floorboards guys, this looks like a proper retail shop, not an op shop. And it's like, well, how much money are they tipping into this place to make it look this so damn cool? And whereas the Vinnie's was filled with cool stuff, but it looked like a really old op shop. $15, that's not bad. And that is something to realise, guys. Like, often I'll complain about the price, but it's mainly just because it's not good to sell. Lots of cool little touches, like up there. It's all just laid out so very, very well. Oh my goodness gracious me. I think next time I'm just going to just cancel the audio or play it backwards. You must be getting sick of this stupid voiceover. The hats are off in the test. Yep. $15. That's where we fall apart. But it is a cool hat. Not a $15 one, but it is cool. That's interesting. I want to have a look at that. Hi there guys, Geelong-Flipper here. I am at the Daylesford Salvo store, and it's amazing the stuff you can find when we're out and about op shopping, and that's why I love it so much. I've just come across this. This is a North Vietnamese Army pith helmet from the Vietnam War. I am picking it up, but super cool, totally unexpected thing to find. It's real, crazy find. So make sure you're checking out your op shops for this sort of stuff and seeing what you can sell and add to your collections. All right, guys, so that was the salvos. We spent $19, picked up some more jewelry, got the pith, got the pith helmet. I feel like I'm taking the pith. And what was the other thing I got? Oh, I got Haribo Bess and some scrub. Come forth with me, young thrifters, as we approach the Mount Alexander Animal Welfare Shop. Sorry for the light screw up here with the fluorescence, guys. It does make things look pretty shabby, I will admit. And the footage isn't even that good, but I just wanted to take you inside the Mount Alexander op shop. And also do let me know if you do like the voiceover. If you don't, let me know, because it does take a bit of time. It just means I'd have to chop a bit of footage, which I don't mind doing, of course. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'd really appreciate it. I did like this shop though, guys. It did have a charm to it. God, I am actually hating the footage, like those lights. I have to look up if there's a setting on the iPhone to stop some of those fluoro light flickerings that we've got going on here. There was some cool stuff there. It was overpriced, to be honest. Though I think in terms of if people bought that sort of stuff for like a movie, you do find a lot of people who work in the entertainment industry will buy older stuff off you for very good prices, because they need it in their sets. If they're doing period pieces, they need something to look good and original. So bear in mind when you're buying older stuff, it's not a loss to grab some stuff if the price is right. And now, as you can see here, the phone's gone into slow motion mode again. I absolutely hate why it's been doing this lately. I don't understand it. But I'm going to try to speed that one up, so I'm going to pause for a second. Star Trek. It's a cool little op shop. Even that, like they've got a cozy chair. I love that. I am hating the lighting, but that's what fluoros do. Sorry if you've got epilepsy. You're messing with my emotions now. And just like that, my heart was broken. I know it's not focusing properly because of the fluoro lights. I just hope it's not insulting, but I want them. So basically they didn't do the books for the price. I mean, I was asking for $2 for each one, but at the end of the day, don't they want the $2? But no, they didn't. The kids book section was pretty poor. Not even titles for little people. It was like a bit of an afterthought. That's not their fault. They can only deal with the quality of the donations being given to them. So if you're in the nearby area and you want to donate some decent kid books to that op shop, I would suggest you do so. I might travel around with a box full of some of the ones I don't want to sell next time I'm in town, which won't be for quite some time, but that's just the nature of the beast. Let's check out the bric-a-brac. I'm always looking for bark glass, as you know, but no luck. Tell you what, it's been a long drive so far. It's been beautiful outside though, but yeah, you start to feel it, that's for sure. And we've still got a long way to go. Gonna head off to Bendigo, but we may do this over a couple of videos for you, just to keep it interesting, because let's face it, none of this stuff's interesting unless you're really into bric-a-brac, I'm guessing. There's certain stuff I do like. Personally, I don't like selling bric-a-brac. If you do, put it down below in the comments, please. The never-ending search for bark glass whiskey tumblers. Never-ending. And the funny thing is, I still haven't found whiskey tumblers or bark glass tumblers that are the same as our old ones. And you, young lady, what have you found today? And the rest of this is more or less just to give you a bit of a look around the op shop. Like I said, it's really well laid out, and if you're furnishing for your own home or your own collections, there's some cool as stuff there. It's just, for me, on the flip, on the thrift, on the hunt, as you know, I didn't personally find anything that I wanted to turn over to make some quick coin, but you might. I don't know if I said this out the front, but we're in Castlemaine now. Beautiful little town in country Victoria. So it's just up the road from Daylesford, where we were just before now. It's nice. This is our first stop though, so apparently there's quite a few op shops around. Alright guys, next stop, Castlemaine thrift shop, the Salvation Army. I read all that backwards, but you know what I'm saying. Let's cast judgment. Pretty sure that's reproduction. They did them again a while ago. They're still cool though. I always think it's funny in these particular scenes when I'm wandering around and I flick through the clothing racks. I'm not even going to pretend. I don't have the slightest clue what I'm doing when it comes to clothing. People talk about single stitch, double stitch, vintage, how to identify labels and tags. It's an area I need to get more into, guys. There is money there. And as soon as I know, I'll fucking tell you. So let's wander around a little bit more. I didn't mind this store. I don't know what that kid's doing. Probably finding stuff to flip, checking comps. Look like they were on a phone or something. Maybe doing it so their parents didn't get caught out. Children would be a good undercover way. I remember when I worked at a retail store many years ago when PlayStation 2 came out. Yes, I'm elderly. But a lady brought her child in a pram and stuffed an entire PlayStation 2 console underneath the kid. And then another. And then we caught her. And then the cops did too. And then she went to jail. And someone else got the kid, I guess. Yep, we're going to give that one a miss. But you can look at the photo. Alright, wandering around this Oppo. Trying to find stuff, walking, get out. That kid's still doing comps, unbelievable. Tell you what though, maybe I should bring an animatronic child in that I can also have someone to help me on the sly and get away with it, because no one's, you just go, hands off my child please. Bit messy here guys, bit of a tidy up is in order. Checking the book section. Now these are the kids books. Oh, they aren't, up further, there we go, almost there. They didn't have a bad little range there. There were some Enid Blydens and other bits and pieces. Guys, always look for Enid Blyden. Cool. She's a good seller. She was back then. She is now. I don't know if they're individually priced or not. Super cool. So yeah, the older hardcover books, they're always worth getting, and even though they may not sell immediately, I can practically guarantee you that they will sell. So make sure you are picking them up, especially if you see them cheap. They always go. People love old stuff. So it's pretty cool. I just noticed the signs because I don't pay attention, but all the books are half price, so these are all $1 each. I reckon I'll get between $15 to $20 per book, plus postage, so it's a win. Scope them out. That's pretty cool. It's going to be 50 cents. We'll get that. Star Wars. The pickings here were pretty lackluster in the toy area. I'm sure when there's just general, toys for kids, they were fine, but not for me to make the big bucks, yo, and finance my trip to Queensland. More John Deere stuff. That's pretty cool. I always want to buy it because it is John Deere. Yes, I know, you guessed it. No effing bark glass. Any luck? Yes. Alright guys, Uncle Flip Flop here. No, Geelong-Flipper. In here you can see what just looks like a bunch of old remotes, and that's what they are. They were $1 each. And I've had really good luck with them. People buy remotes for their old stuff, so I try to buy them whenever I can. Shut up, truck! I'm recording! I'm doing a video! That's better, thank you. Yeah, these will go for $30-40 each. There's genuine Samsung. Always buy remote controls. Test them. I'll teach you how to do that in a proper video, but they are well worth buying every day of the effing week. Plastic gold. Alright guys, we're at Vinnie's Castlemaine. Looks small, but I'm sure it's going to be magnificent, and if not, it's going to be filled with second-hand Tupperware. Okay, so it looks like I was wrong about the filled with clear plastic. Alright guys, let's have a look through the clothes that I don't know how to check out properly for resale, but down here a little bit further I can actually hear the sound of children bleating at their mother, making more noise than a Bratz concert. Let's check it out though. Duck on through. I'm going to do this just for you. Oh, for God's sake, can someone tell that kid to shut up? I'm thrifting here. Don't tell me what to do. The book section was really well laid out, but just nothing there that I wanted. The kids' books, yeah, not much there either. Had a look through to see if the Lee Child book I was after personally was there, and of course it wasn't, so I ended up buying it for my Kindle. Hooray, electronic reading. Alright, I don't want to do this, but I'm going to be brave just for you guys. Tiptoe past the children, look at toys now for eBay flipping. Tell you what, I don't reckon they ever bring their money. As soon as they get it, they spend it on booze.
How do you know that?
Oh, for God's sake, can you just shut up? I'm trying to look here. I don't even want to walk in here with you guys bleating at your mother. Ah, the memories. Oh, what the hell? That's cool. Yeah, for $3 we're getting that one. That is so cool. That is really cool. I love it. Creepy. Legends, Geelong-Flipper here. I am at Vinnie's in Castlemaine. Just found this big thing of Mr. Potato Heads. Pretty neat. $3. Can't go wrong. Alrighty, let's check this one out. I'll tell you what, the fluoro lights drive the camera crazy. Aww. Alright, once again we're dealing with the fluorescent lights. I am sorry about that, but tough luck. One thing, please don't hate me for saying this, but this place stunk of cigarette smokes like the whole way through. I don't normally care too much about the smell of cigarettes, but this was absolutely overwhelming. And in a shop, it was as though they were sparking up major darts, punching them, loving them, puffing them back out. There's some haze, and I just had to get out. Alright, I must confess, I stayed a little bit longer because I saw some toys and some books, and I wanted to double check. At this point, you know when you make the decision that the place is just a little bit too rank for you to actually spend your money there? I'm really sorry, guys, in the shop, if you ever see this, but it's the truth. It just smelt bad, and I started to feel like I was breathing weird. Quickly checked the toys, nothing there. The book section, you know, they can only sell what's donated, but the selection was poor, and it was time to escape. Someone's been smoking a dart in there. Yeah. Yeah, that's a dart. It smelled like Siggy's big time. I actually forgot to wrap that one up. So, hey guys, Tori here. Just talking through the phone microphone because I thought I should put an end on there. There is a part 2. I'll put it on the next thrifting video when we go to Bendigo and to Kangaroo Flat. Had some good shopping, and in fact, at one of the shops, I had a fantastic shopping experience. So make sure that you're hitting the subscribe button, clicking the bell for notifications, and comment. Have you been to these shops? I mean, if you haven't, there's some that, you know, you might find a little bit of treasure in. I've only just started listing some of that stuff now, and to my shame, the Mr. Potato Head's still in the car. This video is about 3 to 4 weeks ago. So that is the recording schedule. I try to do as much as I can, then I pop it out a bit later. But yeah, I'm so effing lazy. I haven't even got those Mr. Potato Heads out of the car. I've checked the parts. It looks fantastic. But yeah, so don't look on eBay for them just yet because I ain't there. Till next time though, hope to see you on the flip. Geelong-Flipper out. See, I made a pun.